This is the Amazon 1 month overview reading for the month of December 2023. It's currently October 15th, 2023, 3:37 p.m. Eastern Time. Amazon at the time of this reading currently $129.79, that's USD. And the shuffle file for the December reading was created on October 8th, 2023 at 9:27 p.m. Eastern Time. That's this video right here. So the overall theme and behavior for Amazon in the month of December, we have a failed attempt to break through key resistance, followed by a decline through key support. That's on a year-to-date chart scale. What's important about this failed attempt to break through key resistance is that technicals are going to lead us to believe that technicals, or maybe some sort of media coverage, probably technicals, will lead us to believe we're going to break through that key resistance, and it ends up being a disappointment. We turn around and we decline through key support. It's crossed with bumping along resistance sideways. Behavior around the highest high, we have a failed attempt to break through key resistance, so that'll be where the disappointment comes in, followed by a decline through key support out of the high. Behavior around the lowest low, we'll do that bumping along resistance near the low. It looks like we meet a key resistance level that we failed to break through many times before, near the low. And it also looks like we bump up against some sort of resistance multiple times throughout the end near these lows. I'm going to get into the day-by-day chart behavior, as well as timing the highs and lows to the day and the best trades as we move into this reading. But before we do that, I want to make sure everybody is aware of the rule of karma for the channel. It's super important. I've seen people get shut off for that, or the flow of abundance and otherwise get shut off. Like, you could still be right and lose money, or not make money. You know what I'm saying? And it's not me doing it, guys. It's the universe doing it. I'm just like a tool being utilized for the purpose of providing this information, right? So make sure to follow the rule of karma. You do so on the resources tab of our website, Tarot for Traders. 5% of the profit should be donated forward to one of the charities listed there. 5% of the profit should be donated back to the channel. And then that leaves you at 90%. Make sure to spend that money out of love. As long as you do that, you're following the rule of karma for the channel. The universe considers you an angel investor, and you're gonna get it back tenfold through this channel, my friends. All right, so how are we doing in October, real quick? Looks like we are doing pretty solid in October, right? So October started there. We had a high, like a prominent high in October, followed by a significant decline. One of the biggest declines of the month thus far here on the 3rd, which the universe card is the biggest decline card. And we move to the upside, and then we have another trough there on, what is that? Yeah, so we have a significant trough on the 6th, halting of a bullish trend. Big move from the bottom of range to the top of range. This looks pretty solid, guys, and we have a highest high thus for the month here on the 12th, 13th. You can see we pretty much nailed it here, right here on the 12th. Guys, this reading was done August 1st, 2023, 2 o'clock p.m. We nailed the high to the day, guys, to the day. So this is looking like a pretty solid reading. With that said, we should be coming up on some significant drops into lows for the remainder of October. But let's get back onto December. All right, so we have highest high somewhere. It's looking very similar to a lot of the other readings that I've done for December, the equity readings that I've done for December thus far, as well as the S&P 500. We have a highest high somewhere here around the 7th. Give or take a day, but probably it's on the 7th. On the 1st, we have a period of sideways rotation. We'll rise to meet the nearest resistance. This is on the scale of a 1-month chart minimum. We'll rise to meet the nearest resistance and then fall back down and continue rotating sideways along key support. On the 4th, we'll have a notable move higher, either from oversold territory or to fill a gap up, or it's just a gap up. Some sort of significant move higher that'll stand out on a 1-month scale. It creates a peak between the 4th and the 5th. It creates a peak that we sell off from pretty notably. And then it looks like there's a gap up on the 6th to another prominent peak or crest there. A bit of sideways, kind of like a sideways S formation in the midst of a decline on the 6th. The high may be on the 6th. It may be on the 6th for... No, you know what? I think we probably gap up on the 7th. It's either on the 6th or the 7th, the high, but I think we gap up on the 7th, and we have a significant move to the downside through multiple support levels, especially towards the end of the day on the 7th, taking us into a notable decline. We have flat chart behavior, kind of flat behavior on the 8th. Over the weekend, a notable gap up. I'm advised not to chase a rally early in the morning on the 11th. It's a pop and drop and a significant decline towards the later part of the 11th. Into a significant trough, which is very likely a lowest low thus far there on the 12th. There's also a bit of a rally in there, a failed attempt to break through key resistance on a multi-day scale, followed by a decline through key support. So we might have a peak, like a crest there, a prominent crest on the 12th, and then like a low into a crest, and then back into a lowest low on the 13th in a period of volatility. And that period of volatility ends at the end of the day on the 13th with a big move to the upside on the 14th. Guys, I'm going to finish off this reading with the paid version. The best trade is going to be to get into a short position here on the 7th. I'm going to talk about where to exit that on the 8th. The other way you can find out where to exit that is to follow along on our lives. That keeps you up to date if anything's changed, because sometimes my predictions change based on chart behavior. I'm like, oh, well, I missed that, but I see it now. You know, so the lives every day between 3 and 4 p.m. Eastern, and we're going to start doing them at 9 a.m. in the morning on Eastern time as well. Best way to stay up to date with our predictions. And if you're interested in the paid version, it's a really great way to support the channel, guys. It's one of the best ways to support the channel. You do so here on our services, SO Meta Post, on our website, Tarot for Traders. Scroll to monthly subscription, click here to order. The only way to get the Amazon subscription, there's no singular subscription for Amazon or Google. The way that you get the paid version of Amazon or Google is to get the all paid version, which is our most popular subscription. What it does is it gives you the paid version of all of these videos, plus Amazon, Google, and any one-offs that come off. What's the paid version? It's the completed month chart behavior, all of the trades that we see, and then we get into any relevant trades on a 1-year scale, any relevant trades on a multi-year scale, and if there's price level information that we're able to extrapolate, we put that in the paid version as well. What you're doing for the channel when you subscribe is you're giving the channel peace of mind. We're able to see ahead of time how much we're making on a monthly basis, and able to budget like a business should be able to accordingly. So it gives us peace of mind, and it's the core support of the channel, allowing us to provide the content that we do. I know everybody by name who subscribes to one of these monthlies. So it's a big deal for me. Appreciate everybody going ahead and doing that. And if you utilize this information regularly, my friends, it's really the right thing to do. But at least make sure to follow the rule of karma. You do so here on the resources tab. 5% of the profits to one of these charities, 5% of the profits back to the channel. Spend that 90% out of love, and the universe will send it back to you tenfold for being an angel investor of the channel, my friends. I'll see you guys on the next one.